Nikki, it's been a pleasure to have you on this with us. Before you get out of here, I want you to tell us about the health, hope, and hip hop work you've been doing. I feel like that's very important work.
Yes, thank you. Health, Hope, and Hip Hop is a foundation founded by my man Oya Gilbert, who was in the 80s and 90s a hip hop artist out of Delaware, right? He has multiple myeloma, and he decided to start this foundation. Multiple myeloma is the cancer that took the life of Guru from Gangstar, and it's also the cancer that took the life of Leonard Hubbard from The Roots, and so many other people, right? And so he had started this foundation, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago, right? And about a year into it, Grouchy Greg from All Hip Hop called me up and was like, "Hey, don't you have multiple myeloma?" I do. I've been living with multiple myeloma for 3 years, and actually, I'm 248 days past my bone marrow transplant. And shout out to Kweli, because right before I had my transplant, he took me out. You know, he did some special things, and just to make sure that I was good. So thank you. That mattered a lot. And so when the guy comes to me, he's like, "Oh, we need to get talent for our gala." Now it's a gala in Willingboro, so Wilmington, someplace in Delaware is Wilmington. I'm from Philly, and so they was like, "Who? No, a lot of people not going to go there, for a little bit of money." So they said they had a nice budget, so we were going around, and I said, "You know what? Let me ask Slick Rick if he will do it." And I
Wow.
talked to Slick Rick's people because they believed in the cause, and they also knew that this was something I was surviving in, right, thriving in. And so he came up before we raised money. Freeway was there as a
Wow.
guest, jumps on
Wow.
the mic. Young Guru is actually one of the board members. And our goal with this work is to go around the country. The money we raise is to go around the country to teach people of color who love hip hop culture to just go and get your blood tested. A simple blood test can save your life. Unfortunately, Guru was one of those brothers that never went to the hospital until it was too late. So young brothers, specifically brothers, girls will go to the hospital all the time. Brothers need to go. And so we're doing a Stoop series and in Brooklyn all summer. Shout out to the planet of Brooklyn. I consider myself a Brookadelphian, you know, a
A
term Tariq
Brookadelphian.
came up with
Brookadelphia.
first.
Okay.
Then we're doing this DJing series where we're getting DJs to go on social media to spin to raise money that way. Um, and we're doing something called Take It Personal.
Mm.
And Take It Personal is a song from Gangstar. And
Hmm.
we're doing panels at festivals where we'll have a doctor, an advocate, an artist, whomever, to talk about the importance of just going to the doctors. So simple, but it will save your life. And luckily, my work with the Hip Hop Museum, I'm able to kind of pair it where I can get some of these legends, because a lot of these artists, have their own health story. So we're expanding it past just this blood cancer thing, right?
Hmm.
We're looking at people, heart conditions. My man, Master Ace, has MS.
Mm.
So he's going to talk about that, right?
Mm.
And so we want to save lives.
Hmm.
I really got the and I'm chief communications officer for the organization, for the foundation now. I really got passionate when Scoop passed. Fat Man Scoop passed.
Mm.
Mm.
Fat Man Scoop was
Rest
somebody,
in peace, Scoop.
yeah, he was somebody that would call me and encourage me when I first was diagnosed.
Mm.
He'd be like, "You're a warrior. You got this." Da, da, da.
Mm.
And so he was like, "What you eating? You eating vegetables?" And I don't know what his health story was, but
Hmm.
it broke my heart, how he transitioned because it was health related. And so sometimes we're good with giving it and maybe not applying it to our lives. So my goal is anybody who loves hip hop
Mm.
to get them really down with their health program.
Mm.
And it's not crazy. Dougie Fresh got an amazing health organization also. Got the hip hop doctor, all this stuff. We can live longer. And so
Yes.
that's what it is.
Which side are you on? You